Hello, hello, hello. Good day, everybody. How you doing? It is me, Nakimbe, and today we are going to be talking about getting your brand together. So it is the seventh month of the year. It's July, so the seventh month of the year. So we are focusing on the seventh strategy in the SOL system, SOLD, which stands for Strategic Organic Leads on Demand. 12 different strategies, systems, or channels for you to get high quality leads for free. And like I said, in July, we focus on branding, creating the right messaging, having the right image, the right music, attracting the right audience for you to make your sales. So the only way and the first way to do that is to get your brand identity solidified and to create your brand story. And so I'm going to show you Mappdom's process. This is our brand identity intake questionnaire. I'm not going to read everything on here, but I am going to go through some of them so you can see what the process is like. And if this is something that is of interest to you, we would love to have you come on board with us. So with that, let's get started. All right, so the first step in crafting your brand identity, logo, website, etc., is really about understanding your business. And we're going to go through a case study this month with the ACBN so you can see how we help them to really solidify their brand, right? So the first step is really understanding your business, understanding your competitors, your customers, and your story. So before we get started, we have these following questions for you. First of all, are there any dislikes? Anything that you really don't like that we need to know before we begin, right? Sometimes there are religious concerns. Sometimes there are all sorts of things that we just upfront, what is it you do and do not like, right? So we have a couple things. We ask you about your business. We want to know about the different services and products that you have, your positioning statement, etc. So I'm going to go through some of these questions. So tell us a little bit about your business, your product, your service, yourself. Describe the nature of it in one sentence. And really and truly, what is your business about? What problem do you solve for your customers? Who are your primary clients or customers? What is the precise business objective that you would like to get from your marketing program or your brand? What do you want it to achieve? What's going to be your main source of advertising? Could be digital. Is it radio ads? Is it benches, flyers? So what's your main source of advertising? And please specify your main business goals or objectives. We want to know, is this a new brand or a redesign of an existing brand? What's the purpose behind getting this new brand? And if you have an existing brand, why isn't it working for you? And then does any of your current material need to be updated to match the new visual identity? Okay, and so then your business or product, share 5 adjectives that best describe your company and 5 adjectives that best describe your brand. Then we take a look at your positioning statement. So here's an example of one. For an upscale American family, Volvo is the family automobile that offers maximum safety. So who is it for? Who they are, right? And what's the benefit and their differentiator. So all of that in one sentence. And that's, you have to be able to be precise with your brand, and we're going to help you to do that. What is your customer benefit? Does it save them time, money, increase their health, give them longevity, give them more money, success, the feeling of prestige, education? Like, what is the customer benefit? And then what are your values? So we want to know what your top 3 to 5 values are. What's your mission and mission statement, right? What do you want to do with those values? And how do you currently showcase them? How would you like them to be showcased? And then where do you see your business in 5 to 10 years from now? Then we got to take a look at your competitors. One of the things that we may do is a positioning quadrant. So that's taking a look at all the different businesses and looking at them on 2 different aspects and where people sort of plug in to see where there are maybe some marketing gaps, but where you can clearly differentiate yourself from your competitors. And last month 6 of the SOL system, we focused on competitive research and competitive analysis to be more strategic in your marketing and branding decisions so that you can attract your ideal customer, right? And make cash and live the dream. So anyway, who are your main competitors? generally speaking, and then who are your indirect competitors? And I'm going to get into this later. I don't have time to do it in this particular presentation, but who your competitors are may not exactly be who you think they are, and you may have competitors that you haven't even thought of. Okay. So then who are your main three competitors? What do you like about their presence? What don't you like about their identity? What don't you like about their brand? Right. Then we want to know what's your competitive edge. Again, this is a lot, so I'm not going to read all of it. But again, if anybody wants a copy of this so that they can go through it themselves and answer it, we will give you like an Adobe sheet. You can just fill in the answers for yourself and give it back to us. And we're going to feed it into AI, and it's going to create a wonderful, amazing brand for you. It is July 4th, and I'm in the US, but I'm from Canada, and July 1st was Canada Day. So I think it is a perfect week to have a celebration and a sale. Anyway, so we're going to take a look at your competitive edge and find out what separates you from your competitors, what differentiates you. And you know what's not on here, but what do you think differentiates you in the mind of your customers? How do they see you as different, right? And to do that, you're going to have to do customer analysis and feedback and surveys and stuff like that. But anyway, what do you think is your primary differentiator? What differentiates you, and blah, blah, blah. I think what I'm going to do is underline some more of these so it's just a little bit easier to read next time I'm giving this presentation. Then we would like you to describe your company's internal culture and atmosphere just in like one sentence, right? Now, this is where it gets fun and unique for Mappdom. I've never seen another company do this, and I'm quite proud of our process. If your company were an individual person, how would you describe it? Friendly, attentive, casual, formal, business-like, serious, relaxed, funny, energetic, outgoing, laid-back, progressive, calm, authoritative, innovative, capable, masterful, resourceful, proactive, whatever. And pick your top ones, okay? And if you pick too many, we'll have to whittle them down. And then we want to know a little bit about your business's personality. So if your company were a car, what car would it be? If it were a bumper sticker, what would it say? If your business was an actor, actress, what would it be? I think this is old terminology. If your business was a song, what song would it be? If it was a musical group, which group would it be in? And if it was a movie, what movie would it be? This really helps give us a lot of clarity on your business. Then what keywords best describe how you would like your business to be portrayed? Here are some more examples: dependable, traditional, corporate, professional, fun, accessible, which is not on here. So we're gonna have to put that on here. If your company was a place, where would it be? What city, what town, what state, what province, what country, what continent, right? California, New York, the Midwest, Europe, Mediterranean, international, Africa, Asia, the Caribbean, someplace else, please name it, because we don't know every place in the world, but we're happy to do the research and find out. Then we want to take a look at your brand background and your story. So what is your brand promise? What's your brand about, and what is your brand going to deliver? What's your brand promise? Is there a unique story behind your business or business name? What impression do you want to create for your customers? Do you have a unique story behind your logo? And this is really great for content, by the way. Just answering these questions in a video format, you'll have all sorts of content to promote. You know, the Soul System, our first step is about video, because it's easy, fast, effective, free. The algorithms love it. I mean, so take that idea and run with it. What do your customers perceive about your company? Is there a unique story behind the business name? 5 adjectives that would describe your company, 5 adjectives that describe your brand. And yes, we know we asked these twice, but sometimes people answers change, and sometimes they're the same. And that tells us a lot as well. So no, we're not dumb. We didn't, we did it on purpose. What keys would best describe how you want your business to be portrayed? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then we talk about your target audience. Who's your ideal client? Why should your prospects buy from you? Why should they engage with you? Also, a question should be, how do you engage with them? What's your brand promise to them? What market research have you done? Who is your ideal client? Why do you think so? What pain point do you solve? What's the primary message you want to convey, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And later on, like I said, I'm going to do a demonstration of how we did this for Mappdom. Before we ever even launched publicly, we decided who we were, what we offered, who we wanted to offer it to, who was best suited for it, what message, imagery, colors, message would resonate with them, and we started from there. So I'm going to do the breakdown of the Mappdom brand hopefully later this month. Where or how will your potential customers discover your business? Newspapers, magazines, directories, print material, posters, leaflets, mailers, etc. Likes or dislikes? Do you have any color preferences? Would you like a new logo? If you have an existing brand, why is it not working? 5 top brands that you like or love and admire, or why. Please share 3 links whose visual identity inspires you. What do you like about them? Please share 3 brands that you think are weak. Why do you feel that way? And then we talk about the logo, what you like about the logo, what you wanted to accomplish. And again, we'll go into Mappdom's logo, and feel free to submit your logo, and we're happy to do an analysis for you. The personality of your company. What's your work environment like? Is it serious, comfortable, fast-paced, cheerful, casual, companion-like, family-oriented? Is it individualistic? Does it revolve around the owner? This tells us a lot as well too. And then choose words to let us know about what appeals to you from a design perspective. Do you like a modern look, a clean look, something that's organic, flowing, hipster, bold, vintage, handwritten? And you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll put some examples of those in here so that people can kind of see, because you may not know, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put some examples in there. And then on a scale of 1 to where do you fall on a scale of 1 to 4, with 1 being the first selection and 4 being the last? Are you more colorful, or sorry, 1 would be gray, 4 would be colorful. So where are you on that scale? 1 would be conservative, 4 would be extravagant. Where are you on that scale? Now, notice we did 1 to 4, not 1 to 5, because we don't want people picking 3. We want you to choose. I know it's kind of hard sometimes. And then images, are there any kind of images, icons that you feel best reflect your company? Are there any logos or looks that you like? Design companies that you dislike? Colors that you feel resonate with your company? We also want to know what message you're trying to resonate, what message you're trying to give, and with whom you want it to resonate. That's going to tell us about the color psychology, and hopefully it matches what you want and what you like. And then if you have any specific guidelines, or if you already have, an old brand identity, well, I don't know if we need to see that, but if there's anything that you have that you think will be helpful, we also like to do interviews with staff and leadership and your existing customers so that we can get a holistic perspective. So again, if you would like a copy of this document to fill out for yourself, if you would like to work with us, we would love to work with you. We are having a special for Independence Day, July 4th and July 1st, Canada Day, so that we can help businesses succeed and be free and do what they need to do for their families. Woo! Thanks for your time, guys. That was a lot of fun. Bye.